Alright guys, so back at the house. Remember I told you I had a little surprise for y'all. And I'm gonna just show it to you. Y'all ready? We own a 2023 Tacoma TRD off-road. Benji? 2023 TRD off-road. As y'all know, obviously this is one of like the higher trims. There's a SR5, TRD Pro, TRD off-road, which is this one. Then there's the Limited and TRD Pro. The Limited is the one that comes with like a sunroof and leather seats. Most Tacomas come with cloth. That's just how it is. Whatever, right? So, little backstory for those that don't know. So, that shit's wet. I'm not even gonna do it. Go pee. Go pee. So I owned a 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia. That was my baby. I owned it for like a year and 3 months. And before that, we had a family car that I ended up. Let me start from the beginning. So, for those of you that don't know me from my high school days, my first car was a 2003 Honda Accord that I worked my ass off for, and I love that car. I loved it. It was my dream car during that time, and you know, I started working at the age of 15. I started working part-time at a restaurant my brother used to work at on Federal Hill, and I used to be a dishwasher. I did that. I started doing that in 8th grade. So I used to work part-time. I used to work like 2 or 3 days out of the week. And then I started getting more and more hours because I ended up taking a position as a fry cook. So while doing that, I was saving up money, and I ended up buying that Honda Accord, which again, like I said, I loved it. Had its blemishes and stuff like that, but that was my car. I was the first guy to have a car in classical at my high school, and you know, people were like, oh shit, blah blah. But I was older. So in case y'all don't know, I was older because I lived in Guatemala for 4 years. I got held back 2 years here because I wasn't able to study that in Guatemala. So fast forward, I had the Honda Accord for a while, and I started working more and more hours. I used to be full-time student, full-time working, and then I think around that time I was working to bring my parents back to Guatemala, back here to the States, because in '06 they left, and I came back in 2010, and I had been living with my brother until I was like 17, and I had my own apartment by then, but still lived in the same house as my brother, but I had my own apartment. And I was working to bring my parents back. I ended up accomplishing that. And once that happened, I moved back to the house where I'm at right now, which is low-key kind of where I grew up. The landlords are like my second parents. I love them to death. I moved back here. I had lived here before for like 4 or 5 years before we left to Guatemala. Anyways, came back here, so we needed a family car. My Honda Accord was old. I was going to URI, so I was driving over there almost every day. It had like over like 220,000 miles. Benji, it was starting to, the quarters were starting to like rust out. It was burning oil. My ring seals were bad. and it was time. So we ended up going and got a 2020 Hyundai Tucson, and it was affordable. It was a good car, and my parents loved it. They like bigger cars. We needed an SUV, so we ended up getting that. We had that for about like 2 years, 2.5 years, possibly something like that. And I started getting this itch. I wanted an Alpha because I graduated college. So I was like, I need to gift myself something. So this feels good because I wasn't given the chance to walk. So I was like, I need something to validate my graduation. And I ended up getting a 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia. And I love that car. I felt bougie, you know. Nobody had them. Now you can see them all over the streets, but nobody had them. Everyone's like, yo, what the fuck is that? I had a couple old people pull me over, like, yo, you got good taste. Like, remember back in the day in the 70s, this, and that, blah, blah. And, I was rocking. That shit was clean. So, I didn't do anything to it. I just added a spoiler. Because, me, I have other projects. I have my Mazda Miata. I have now a Honda Prelude. And we were paying off the Alpha as well, so I wasn't able to do too much. So fast forward, had it for a year and like 3 months, and the market has been crashing and stuff. So I did take a L on that car. I'm not gonna lie to you, I took a L, but that's life. I'd rather take that L now than later. And I ended up, Benji, hey, I ended up I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this car in and let my dad have the truck that he's always wanted. My dad's 59. He's worked his ass off his whole life. So has my mom. They sacrificed a lot for me and my brother and my sister. And I was like, I just feel like I gotta let him have it. So that is where this comes into play. 2023 Toyota Tacoma. I traded in my Alpha so my dad could have his dream truck, a Tacoma. Didn't matter what year, none of that. He just wants a Toyota Tacoma. If you know, Guatemalans love their fucking Toyota Tacomas. And not only that, these shits hold their value very well. For some reason, you can find old ones for stupid amount of money, which makes no sense, but it is what it is. So again, like I said, this is the TRD. This is the TRD off-road. So it comes with like the rugged side steps, which I find annoying getting out of the car because I'd be scraping my shoes, or I have to stretch my leg out a little bit more. You know me, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'7". So yeah, this is TRD off-road. It's pretty. I mean, it's cool. This has been always my issue with these trucks, is that to me the interior feels outdated. If you know the new Toyota Tundra, I love the interior. It's very modern, and they had just announced the new Toyota Tacoma, but I already know the markup and stuff is gonna be crazy in that car. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this, right? So there's not much to show you with this truck. Like I said, it's the off-road. So the off-road comes with, beefier tires. This one comes with the side steps, like I said, the rugged ones. Comes with a, I don't know how to pronounce this, tonneau cover. I think that's how they say it. What else? It comes with LED headlights. It has LED fog lights. 6-cylinder, and I believe it comes with like rock crawl mode type of thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's see if it focuses. Yep, right there. It's like settings, so you can like lock your differential and stuff. It's stuff that we're not gonna do, but it is what it is. Anyways, if you want like a in-depth of like things I like and things I don't like typical videos that they do, let me know. I'll gladly do it. Wish I could have done it with the Alpha, but I don't have it anymore. But I still could give you a list of things that I did enjoy and didn't like about it. In case you are thinking about buying one, you know, I can. But let me not drag this video any longer. Again, like I said, I do miss my Alfa, but I have to mature and let my parents. Time for me to repay my parents. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And right now we're gonna get some extra stuff that I have here, throw it in the truck, and take it to the garage. So stay tuned for that next video. Peace out. Appreciate y'all.